What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Trainer1, and I have another news update for Starfield on companion skillbooks, stealing ships, and factions. Of course, if you don't want to see any of this information or you don't want to know anything about this, then step away from the video now. But if you do, I am here to give you the information. We are less than a week away before Starfield releases, and I cannot be any more excited. That's why I've been pumping these videos out, because I just want to give you guys all the information that I can. So without further ado, it's go time.
Countdown commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First up, we're going to talk about companions. So, new information has just come out. Obviously, we know that you can romance companions, and we know that there's a bunch of companions you can get, some that are main to the story and some that are not main to the story, ones you can find just out and about when you're doing specific stuff, is you actually be able to have them wear different things. So what you've seen so far isn't necessarily something that these specific companions will always wear. They can actually have different outfits on and stuff like that. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you yourself can change those outfits or if that's just something that they do themselves, but I think it would be really cool if you had the ability to be able to adjust what they wear so you can have them kind of have like your own theme as you're going out into the world. You know, these are your companions, these are the people you're going to be spending the most time with, so it makes a lot of sense for you to be able to adjust them in specific ways. Since you can use their skills to help you out, then it makes more sense that you'd be able to actually use them and dress them up in whatever they want. Let me know if you think that that's going to be an actual thing, or if you think they're just able to kind of move around and wear whatever they want themselves. But I'm interested to see if you guys think the same thing that I am. I do know that they can be dressed in different outfits, so we'll just have to wait and see if you can actually make that selection. Next up is skill books. So randomly, you're going to be able to find skill books in the environment. These skill books could give you specific buffs on different things, obviously different parts of your skills, like a 10% buff on this or that. So this is something really interesting. I like that. It's going to make it where people are going to be more explorative. And I feel like this type of game, it's all about exploration, right? It's an open-ended RPG. Exploring is the name of the game. You guys know me. When I do Let's Plays, I usually take my time. I'm exploring every nook and cranny that the developer has given us, because these games mean so much to me. And I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the developer if I didn't show off everything about the game. And I want to make sure that you all have the best decision when it comes to purchasing with your own money a specific product. And so therefore, if I'm able to show everything off, then I feel like that gives you, honestly, a much better reason to actually want to purchase the game. Next bit of news is ship stealing. That is right. So everyone knows that you're going to be able to dock with ships, take all the members out, and steal the ship as your own. However, we don't really exactly know how that process is. So what happens is, once you sit down in a specific ship, once you actually sit in the cockpit of the ship that you have stolen, you're going to have a little screen that pops up and says, do you want this? Do you want to add this ship to your fleet? Do you want to make this ship your home ship? And your home ship is the one that you are flying, or you can add it to your fleet. Now, what I saw was that if you fly from anywhere in the system, as long as you are getting in the seat and then you are flying somewhere else, that ship will automatically be added as your home ship. Now, in order to be able to use different ships, let's say you have like 5 or 6 different ships and you don't know which one to select, you're going to have to go to a specific city or space station that has specific people that will allow you to be able to change your home station ship. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, that makes the most sense to me, that that's how you're going to do it. Now, I think it would be really cool if the situation allowed you to have kind of a fleet of ships and you could tell people what to do in those ships, but I don't know if it's going to go that deep. That would be a really cool feature to have, but I feel like that's more simulation, and I don't really 100% know if that's going to be something that you can do in this. But the fact is, you will be able to take a ship, and once you do, all you got to do is sit in it, and then you'll have the option of making it your home ship. But you'll also have to register that ship, of course, if you want to be able to sell the ship, make money off of the ship. You will need to go to a station or a city and actually register the ship, which will cost you a little bit of money. It won't cost you as much money as it would, say, to buy that specific ship. So therefore, there will be obviously a little bit just a little bit of money that's going to cost you in order to be able to add it to your registry, but it's not going to be as much as if you were to buy it yourself. Last thing I want to talk about today is factions. So factions and religions. So we've seen in the backgrounds where you can select different religions, you can join different factions, but one really, really cool thing that I'm really, really going to enjoy is the fact that whatever faction that you choose, you're able to sabotage that faction. Meaning you can go through the faction, get all kinds of information from them, and use that to join another faction. That type of gameplay is so mysterious and fun. It adds to the stealthiness, it adds to the double agent aspect of the kind of player that I want to be. You know, I usually don't end up being a bad person in games, but if I feel, let's say I feel like this specific faction is not good, they're actually doing evil things, and I didn't know that at the very beginning. So now I can use that information and give it to what I consider to be the good guys and turn and change factions or religions. So I think that that's a really, really cool feature, and I want to know if all of you in the comments below are going to be using that feature in your own playthrough. That's all the information I have for today. If there's any news that comes out, I will be putting these videos out as soon as possible. As you guys see, I've been pumping out videos. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new Starfield fans. And again, I make these videos for the subscribers that I already have, but I'm very happy to have all of you that have joined. So thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, all the different walkthroughs, Let's Plays that we have on it. I am going to do more of these videos in the future. The videos will get better. I will get better at editing. I'll get better at making everything smooth as possible, coming up with scripts. But this is kind of like my first foray into it. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell for more videos on Starfield. Less than a week away, and I can't wait. Peace out.